Hi friends, another way of abstracting using a multiplexer. We try to solve the same problem which we solved in our previous session. But only thing is now we are not having a 4 to 16 to 1 multiplexer, but we have only 8 to 1 multiplexer. That means we can use only 3 inputs as control line, not the 4 inputs, and hence there is a little confusion. So let's say A, B, C are the three inputs used for control. If you use A, B, C for control, then we are going to have pairs of A, B, Cs, because for each value of A, B, C, 1 D equal to 0, D equal to 1 are required. So we can divide this into 8 subgroups. So ABC 0 0 0 1 group, 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 1. That way it can be done. Now let us see, if it is ABC is 0 0 0, what output is. So output is 1 in both the cases. Therefore output doesn't depend on D. So I can say output is 1 if ABC is 0 0 0. If you look for ABC 0 0 1, then again D is 0, output is 1, D is 1, output is 1. So doesn't make any difference what is value of D. 0 1 0, again both cases it is 1, so it doesn't make any difference. 0 1 1, in both cases of D output is 0, so I will say it is 0. For this also it is 0, for this it is 1, for this it is 0, for this it is 1. Therefore I can say that the whole course, if you look at it, the value of D has no role to play here. Accidentally, that's what happened. The value of D has no role to play. It's only A, B, and C are going to control the whole situation. So if A, B, C are 0 0 0, we want F to be 1 irrespective of D, and so on. So we can just convert this whole thing into simply uh, 8 to 1 multiplexer problem. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. For 0 we need a 1, for 1 we need a 1, for 2 we need a 1, for 3 and 4 we need a 0, for 5 we need a 1, for 6 we need a 0, for 7 we need a 1. So for all these things we need a 1. For these two or these three we need a 0. That is our F. So you just connect A, B, and C. That's as simple as that. Now we can solve the same problem using a 3 8 to 1 multiplexer with three control lines. Now the definitely your doubt is valid. Why should all the time D is having no role in our system? Yes, it is possible that D may have some role to play, like in this case, this is 0, this is 1. So in that case, what is happening is I cannot say the output should be 0, because now it depends on D. If D is 0, output is 0. If D is 1, output is 1. Therefore, I can say output is same as D. And in this case, instead of 1 1, it may be 1 0. In that case, I can say it cannot be written as 1. So because if D is 0, you want a 1, and if D is 1, you want a 0, which means the output is the complement of D. Therefore, we get some other situation here. For this new problem, what is this? For 3, we connect D. and for 5 we connect D bar, and for 0, 1, 2 we connect 1, and for 4 we connect a 0, for 6 is a 0, for 7 is a 1. So that's a new way of solving the same problem. A, B, C are connected here. D comes from here. Therefore, this same problem can be solved using an 8 to 1 multiplexer instead of using 16 to 1 multiplexer. So, this type of working is called a variable entered mapping. So, here we are mapping with variables. So in short, we call it VEM. So there's another K-map application where a smaller K-map can be used to simplify a bigger expression through this logic called variable entered mapping. And so that's another world when required. Let us look at. So these are different ways of implementing functions directly. No need to simplify. No K maps, no QM methods, nothing required. So that's it for now. That's multiplexers. Next session, let us think of what decoder is and where they can be made use of. So till then, take care. See you. Bye.